So the 2020 election is here, but will the results affect real estate? Hi everyone, Mike Tilford here, your forever agent serving Ventura and Los Angeles counties. Today, I'm here to talk about the 2020 presidential election, or rather, what effect it will have on the real estate market. In the upcoming days, Americans will decide our president for the next 4 years. That decision will have a major impact on many aspects of life in this country, but the residential real estate market will likely not be one of them. Regardless of who ultimately wins, here are 4 reasons why the housing market will remain strong. Millennials' demand for housing is very strong. Millennials, who represent the nation's largest generation, began entering the housing market last year as they reached the age to marry and have children, both of which are key drivers of home ownership. As the Wall Street Journal recently reported, millennials, long viewed as perennial home renters who were reluctant or unable to buy, are now emerging as a driving force in the U.S. housing market's recent recovery. All-time low interest rates are also driving demand across all generations. Strong demand created by this rate drop has countered other economic disruptions, including the pandemic, recession, and record unemployment. In addition, Freddie Mac just forecasted mortgage rates to remain low through next year. One of the main drivers of the strong housing recovery is historically low mortgage interest rates. Given weakness in the broader economy, the Federal Reserve signaled that its policy rate will remain low until inflation picks up, and no signs of inflation. They forecast mortgage rates to remain flat over the next year. From the third quarter of 2020 through the end of 2021, they forecast mortgage rates to remain unchanged at 3%. The continued lack of supply of existing homes for sale, coupled with the surge in buyer demand, has experts forecasting strong price appreciation over the next 12 months. Unless we see a sudden drastic increase in sales inventory, prices will continue to appreciate in those areas with high demand. Although it's true that the market slows slightly in November when it's a presidential election year, the pace returns quickly. Here's an explanation as to why this is from the Home Building Industry Report published by BTIG. A slower market in November may indicate that potential home buyers may become more cautious in the face of national election uncertainty. This caution is temporary and ultimately results in deferred sales, as the economy, jobs, interest rates, and consumer confidence all have far more meaningful roles in the home purchase decision than a presidential election result in the months that follow. Ali Wolf, chief economist for Myers Research, also notes, "History suggests that the slowdown is largely concentrated in the month of November. In fact, the year after a presidential election is the best of the 4-year cycle. This suggests that demand for new housing is not lost because of election uncertainty. Rather, it gets pushed out to the following year as long as the economy stays on track." There's no doubt this is one of the most contentious presidential elections in our nation's history. The outcome will have a major impact on many sectors of the economy. However, as Matthew Speakman, an economist at Zillow, explained last week, while the path of the overall economy is likely to be most directly dictated by coronavirus-related and political developments in the coming months, recent trends suggest that the housing market, which has basically withstood every pandemic-related challenge to this point, will continue its strong momentum in the months to come. Well, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you should check out this other video on my channel. And if you want to keep up to date on all the videos I put out, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video to my channel. Well, that's all for today, so I'll see you next time, and as always, I'm never too busy for your referrals.